Hey everybody, Floyd Mitchell here again with Geo Landing Pages. And I just want to follow up and show you three main parts of the Geo Landing Page process. And so I'm going to make this video quick. It's Monday and I'm sure you guys have a lot to do this week as well. I won't spend more than probably 10-15 minutes on this, but I want to just give you a quick overview. First of all, thank you for your interest in the product and the service. I think if you give this some time and focus on it, you'll find it to be one of the most powerful things you can offer your clients and even do for your agency. If you're an end user, that's cool too. So basically, Geo Landing Pages produces really high quality, search engine optimized pages on the WordPress framework. We are choosing to start off with Divi, so I'm going to show you a little bit about that here in a second. But essentially, there's three main pieces to this presentation I'd like to share with you. The first one is some results. Okay, so I'm going to just show you very quickly a handful of results that we pulled together just for this demo. A lot of these are snapshots from today. So you see here, Deck Builder Delisle. This is our client right here, Vinyl Guys. #1 organic out of 100K, 102,000 results. Deck Builder Clavet, we're right here below House, #2 position. We got Leg Pain Doctor Los Angeles, cacvi.org. Now again, this is not these are not personalized results. This isn't a hat trick. You can try any of these queries yourself using incognito or isearchfrom.com, which basically anonymizes or allows you to choose like a proxy location essentially. Deck Builder Rosetown right here for Vinyl Guys. We got Deck Builder Candle Lake right here. These pages we made 2 weeks ago too. It is currently June 29th, 2020. So these are very fresh results. In that case, for that domain. Land Surveyor San Francisco. We got Meridian Survey right here. These pages were made in 2015. They're still crushing it. He has over 400 landing pages across every type of land surveying you can possibly imagine, from FEMA, ALTA, settlement monitoring. It goes on and on. Hydro, crane surveys, etc. You can try those with any city in Northern California, any city of like 100,000 plus, and you'll see he's just crushing it. A lot of times in positions 1 and 2, and in some cases he even has 1 and 2 and his LinkedIn pages we created and several other pages taking up the top part of the SERPs. You got, let me see here, 1 second, I jumped ahead. Meridian, okay, here we go. FEMA Surveyor, SF Bay, he's right here, #1. He's also here in Maps. A lot of times you'll see as well, these city-specific inner pages can bolster your Maps rankings. More on that in a subsequent video. But we've seen all kinds of interesting things getting powered up by creating these pages. Here's another one, Alta Land Surveyor. We got Alta Land Surveyor Napa, #1 ranking. We got Crane Rental San Francisco, or client Barrier Crane. If you're in the San Francisco Bay Area and you need a crane, they are an awesome, awesome company. We got Deck Contractor Santa Fe, Clough Construction. They make some of the most beautiful decks and fences you'll ever see. We got Buy Food Trailer Toledo. This guy has 100 pages. They are doing really, really well. If you look at them in Ahrefs, you'll see tons of new keywords coming online. The agency who's doing this work is just doing a fantastic job. Kirkside Kitchen Remodel Contractor, Goldhart Homes, right here, #1 out of 34,000, outranking a larger construction-related site. I can do this all day long, guys. We have thousands of these pages, okay, spanning from 10 years plus, 10 to 15 years ago, all the way to 2 weeks ago. All right, so those are the results, some results. Now I'm going to show you the Google Sheet and how you prepare your Google Sheet. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move these two around. I'm going to show you the seed page first. I think it's important for you to see kind of the anatomy of what this looks like. So here on Geo Landing Pages, we're actually eating our own cooking here. We built 53 pages so far for ourselves. We're going to end up building several hundred of these. But what we did was, for demo purposes, we made one targeting local SEO. That's like a high 70s difficulty in Ahrefs. It's considered to be very difficult. So we figured, why not choose a really hard one just to show how these perform. Our pages we just ran last night around, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when we finished. So they're not in the index yet, so I can't show you results on them. But over time, we will make sure we keep you updated and show you how they're performing. This is a seed page, right? So what is a seed page? Well, it's a single page laid out in WordPress with a series of variables. As you can see here, we have one variable here. We have another one here, one here. This variable actually has a link back to the home page. So you can even, craft internal links across these supporting pages. So you're sending power back to a main category or top of silo or even your home page. In this case, we made an H2 tag with a link back to our home page, and the anchor text is geo landing pages. I'll show you that in a second in the sheet. Essentially, you have a paragraph, you have 3 images with some supporting H3 tags with some variables, 3 little paragraphs beneath it. You have another heading here with another variable paragraph, and then a bottom supporting photo. Now, as part of an agency working with geo landing pages, we give you access to this JSON file. So you'll be able to download this Divi layout, import it right into your page, and customize all the images and text to meet your needs. Okay, so essentially the way the service works is you get trained up. Training for agencies takes between 2 to 4 hours, and it's through a series of guided videos where I walk you through creating your seed page, importing your JSON file and creating your seed page and marking all your variables. And then another series of videos, maybe 1 to 2, will be showing you how to use the Google Sheet that powers all this data. Once you've created your seed page and you've created your Google Sheet, you submit your JSON file to us. And again, I'll get into detail about that in another video. And we essentially we merge your Google Sheet with your JSON file, and we send you back a WordPress import file, and you import it and drop your images in your media browser, and you're off to the races. Your pages can get indexed and ranked. So let me show you a few things that we did here. So with all these variables, we actually created a Google Sheet. And in this Google Sheet, you'll see the column headers are basically the variable. And the cells rows from 2 down to 53 in this case, or 54, are the actual data that's going to fill in the various aspects of your website. I'll show you a little more of the variables on the back end of the seed page here in a second, but I want to just kind of give you a quick lay of the land with these variables. In this case, we wanted to have the keyword in the URL. And again, one really important thing to mention is these pages have stood the test of time because we adhere to white hat compliant SEO, where we fit right in with Google's guidelines. We're not spamming, we're not breaking any rules, we're not creating duplicate content. These pages actually make searchers' lives better as a result of encountering them. That's kind of our measurement is, will these pages make the user's life better if they find them? The answer is always yes. This isn't available for dating, gambling, or porn. Okay, this is for small local area businesses. We will not honor requests outside of proper use, so to speak, and that'll all be listed in our terms of services at some point. But you guys are early. You expressed interest on the Facebook ad. Thank you so much. We're excited to share this with you. I personally have been using geo landing pages for 15 years now, and they just work. They just work. When you do things the right way and you're patient and you do a really good job, you can accomplish extraordinary results for your agency and your clients. So this is a little background on it, but these variables basically earmark the various parts of the page that will be creating the content on. Okay, so in this case, we have metadata, we have title, we have a sub headline or supporting text, a couple of those. You got an H2 with a link in it, as I mentioned, so you can power your silos and create really strong internal links. You also want to make these unique as well. Okay, so in this case, we just kind of copied stuff down for demo purposes. But you got a paragraph here, you got an H3, you got another paragraph, it goes on and on and on. Let me show you the image SEO. So the really cool thing about geo landing pages is we actually use the WordPress media library to handle the SEO, and then we use a Divi plugin called Divi Alt Text, I believe is what it's called. We'll We'll share more about that in another video. But basically what it does is you can label your images in the media library as you upload with these 4 main variables. So you got your alt, your title, your caption, your description. And when you do that, and then you run the tool, we run the tool for you essentially, it populates all of your image SEO. One other really powerful thing that our tool does is when you give us your seed images, and we'll show you all that in detail in another video. The tool actually extracts the EXIF data and metadata from the image. In some cases, the EXIF data doesn't exist. And what it does is it actually stamps latitude and longitude coordinates into that image based on either the Google Maps address, or we can pick like proximity to city center or what have you. But for every image in a city, our tool essentially peppers in random 100-foot increments photographs around the address that you choose or the city that you choose. Really powerful. In 2017, Google put a lot of emphasis on EXIF data. You'll hear a lot about that in various forums and like SEO, marketing Facebook groups and whatnot. There is not a single solution on the internet that combines the power of everything that Geo Landing Pages has done. I know because I made this tool for myself, because it just doesn't exist. So what you're getting with Geo Landing Pages is you're getting a front to back full spectrum search engine optimization tool to produce as many city specific pages as you'd like. You don't even just have to use cities. The tool works best with cities because of the EXIF data, but you can create all kinds of versions of variables, and you could do service type and brand type. And I mean, the possibilities are endless with this thing. So in this case, what we did was we took 6 images and we labeled all the SEO for all 6 of them. And we then ran the tool, and it stamped all the EXIF data based on the latitude and longitude coordinates of these cities. And then we ran our importer, and it created these pages. Look at all these pages. So you saw that seed page. Let's look at Claremont real quick. So, and again, these pages are not in the index just yet, but as they start to rank, we'll produce the results. We are, again, fully happy to fully disclose this because we're not cutting corners. This is just good old-fashioned hard work. And what we did was we built a tool that helps you do it a lot faster and saves you a ton of time. You can spend 4 to 6 hours on a landing page. I'm sure many of you have. You know, the idea here is you create one really beautiful landing page that looks good on mobile and looks good on different devices, and then you dynamically populate all the aspects of it and all the SEO pieces with original content. This tool allows you to do that, and allows you to do it at scale with precision. So if you look here, you got a nice heading tag. You got, you got another little mention of the city here. This image is stamped like it was taken by a device in Claremont. You can come to local SEO in Claremont, this link on Geo Landing Pages, download the photos and throw them in an EXIF checker and see the actual metadata. You got here's your one internal link back to the home page, which is very cool. That took us some work to figure that out. Again, we'll train you on that in the Google Sheet. Then you have a nice paragraph here. You got these images. Look what happens when you hover. Marketing pages are fun. Pay-per-click expert in Claremont. Learn SEO today. So you have your alt text. All of your stuff is right here. Now look, if I save this image and I show you the name, look at this. Get SEO help in Claremont. Now if I throw this in actually let's just do it right now. JPEG EXIF checker. Let's drag this one down and throw that in the checker. Home. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so that one's up around San Bernardino. Oh yeah, yep. So those are working here. Let me pull one more just to show you. Let me pull another city real quick. Calabasas. We know where that is. I do, at least. Drag the center one down, and you'll see here. Look at this. WordPress local development Calabasas. Okay, so we'll come back here. throw it in this tool again. See if that gives us the Thousand Oaks, Calabasas, Westlake Village area. Sure enough, there it is. That's Calabasas, just the other side of the mountain across Las Virgenes from Malibu. So again, this tool does so many little nuanced pieces of SEO at scale. It creates just extraordinary landing pages. And it's really the kind of thing where you'll get out of it what you put into your seed page and your Google Sheet. Now, we're going to give you stuff to save you time. And like we'll give you the Divi JSON file, we'll give you the Google Sheet, and we'll even work with you through preparing your first batch until you get the hang of it. We're really proud to be releasing this. It's a tool that I've used for many years, and I just decided, I'm gonna share this with folks, and we're gonna make an awesome, marketplace where we can all share ideas and we can create different JSON files and layouts and do fun things with it. So again, thank you so much for your interest. I'm just trying to think real quick if there's anything else I should show you real quick. I wanted to get this video out. It's Monday, June 29th. We'll make sure we keep updating it. Let me show you a few more very quick things actually. I'm going to show you the seed page and where the variables are in the builder. So if you click like edit on one of these pages, you'll see, actually, let me go to the seed page so you can see that one. So here you have your title. You have your, you have your title right here. You got your meta description right here. You have your schema markup. You can also add local schema in a variable. You got, all these different pieces. If I would have spent more time, I could have, actually had the heading tags measured and all that. But let's actually look at one of our city pages and see how that stacks up in the SEO Press SEO grader on the back end. So this one, for some reason, it's not measuring the headings, even though we do have headings. That's something funky on my side. I'll have to look at. But generally, if you do it right, every one of these is lit up green, and you're in awesome shape. And over time, you'll just see them start to rank. We'll look at one more thing here. So again, you have title tag, meta description, heading tags, body copy. You can go as big or as small with these landing pages as you'd like, and you have full control over design. Geo Landing Pages works with every form of WordPress, every builder out there. We've just chosen to start with Divi because Divi has the largest audience, and quite frankly, they have the best importer and exporter with their JSON file. I mean, it's just one click of a button. You just click here, you click that, and you export and import, and you're good to go. In this case, our website, Geo Landing Pages, is actually running UTheme on the front end. This is all the UTheme framework. What we did was we just installed the Divi plugin, and we bought it for $89 and installed it. And so the Geo pages are using the Divi front end, where the rest of the site's using UTheme. So we have the best of both worlds. That's just a quick intro to how the tool works. So it's 3 phases. As an agency, you would get trained using our training series, which we will send you if you're interested. It takes about 2 to 4 hours to learn. You will be basically mastering the Google Sheet preparation process, the seed page process, and then the on-page SEO process. Some of you may be further along in your SEO game than others, but we will work with you, and we will teach you, everything we know about local landing pages and what makes them work and how to get the best results for yourself and your clients. Thank you again, everybody. I wanted to keep this short. I hope I covered things in enough detail to give you an idea of how it works. And if you want to schedule a live demo, please just reach out, and someone on our team will set that up. And I look forward to meeting you. Thank you, and take care.